Hello Cancer, and welcome to your February 2023 reading. Thanks for stopping by today and checking out this video. Before you go, click on that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. All right, Spirit, tell me about Cancer in February 2023, please. What's going to happen for Cancer in February? Protect the wild and green. Okay. Cancer. I want to say February, something's going to come up, or it's been a theme in your life, or it's going to be a theme. Environmentalism, saving endangered species. It could even be protect the green and wild. I want to say even there is a flash of, maybe for some of you, property. I think maybe you have property somewhere and somebody's encroaching on it, or somebody's cutting down trees on your property. It feels personal. I mean, there's a part that protect the wild and green. Maybe you are already an environmentalist and you do things like recycle and, you know, things that help the environment and help the planet. But there's something personal in this too, and I feel like somebody's encroaching on your property, or somebody's cutting down trees, or putting up a fence over the line of where actually your line is, the yard, right? Let's say you have a border and they're putting their fence a foot over or something because they were misinformed or for whatever reason. So be sure to be present for that. Don't just let it happen. Protect what's yours and protect what is good for the planet, okay? And be honest, okay? There's something here about be honest with yourself. Maybe it's the opposite, where you're encroaching on someone else's property and you're sure that your property line, you have the correct property line. Check it. Make sure. Be honest about if you are wrong and let that neighbor know, or let that person know. Be honest about how much you do care about the environment or animals or something, anything to do with Earth, Mother Earth, nature. There's almost a sense here, an inflated sense, an inflated ego about being a eco-warrior or a warrior for peace or the earth. And I feel like February, something is going to make you face some things about your perspective or your opinion on something that's happened or will happen. But let's get some more information. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Okay. As preparation for some kind of truth coming through, bleeding through, being told to you, coming through from your intuition, coming through to you from your dreams, or just a situation that makes you, oh, I am that way, or, you know, something that makes you stop and, oh gosh, things aren't the way I thought they were, or I am not the person I thought I was, whatever this has to do with. But just take some time to surround yourself with protective energy. That could be, let's say you have cats, that they are protective, right? They are your pets, they are your fur babies, or protective energy. Be sure to, you could even do something like smudge your place of your home. Or if you do know how to cast spells, or if you know how to run energy to make a bubble around yourself, or if you understand what it means to put your shields up, be sure to take care of that and do it daily, I think. This might help the impact of what's going to come across as truth. It can also protect you from naysayers or from other energies that want to keep you in the dark or keep you from knowing the truth, okay? And I think this has to do with yourself. But it could be something on the outside that maybe a part of you knows is not entirely honest, but you haven't dug into it to find out what the real truth is. Anyway, let me pull another card. Shaman, trust in the higher forces. Okay. This also has, it's not a traditional clock. It looks more like a medicine wheel, but I saw this in a flash, like a clock. So there's some kind of, to me, something about timing here. There's a particular time where you will need to, be honest, or some kind of, and even this is like the eyes are closed, but the third eye is open. So it's like something spiritual, something, like I said, from your dreams, or something comes across, and it's an honesty that makes you question a lot of things. So trust in the higher forces, trust in divinity, trust in the universe and spirit. You have the capability of, as a shaman here, it's almost like the card's telling me you can shapeshift, or you have the ability to adapt and go forward with this information, maybe easier than somebody else involved, or easier than what you thought you could, because you have these protective energies around you. Now, let's say you forget you don't have protective energies and you're just going out there with your normal self, and this truth or something happens. It might hit you a little hard, but I don't see it as something that you can't get through. And at that point, maybe then you'll realize, okay, I need to like put myself in a little protective bubble and take care of my own feelings about the situation, or dig deeper and find out what I think or what I feel, or what are my true intentions regarding the situation, So I think a little soul searching might be appropriate for February, and trusting that it's happening for a reason. And I think you're going to be a happier, healthier person for it, even though when first hearing this truth or trying to accept it, it's going to rub you the wrong way. All right, let's get some more info. All right, under Protect the Wild in green, okay, we have the Five of Swords. Okay. This confirms for me the feeling of, you put out there, you tell people, this is an instance that you, like I said, a warrior for earth, right? For green, the wild, for endangered animals. You care so much about all of these things. But I think it's more for notoriety. This may be part of the honesty that it's going to be hard to face about yourself. It's more about feeling better or higher than others. And this is something that needs to be reconciled within you. February is the time for seeing that you aren't maybe exactly the person you're expressing, or you're exactly believe the things that you're saying. And I think it might even be putting off some people. And there's a sense that you're laughing about it because you might think you're so high and mighty and they're just idiots. Sorry if that's a little harsh, but that could be something it could be along those lines, okay? Next, under Be Honest, we have King of Swords, okay? Swords energy is about the mind, intellect, logic, reason, but also truth, speaking truth, authenticity, divine guidance, which goes with the shaman here, trust in higher forces. So trust that this truth, being honest with yourself, is for the best and will lead you to more openness and a better judgment of who you are, the situation, the circumstances, people, ranking them better or worse than others for whatever reason, being more superficial. You have it within you to be a very strong, wise, balanced leader. And that's part of the honesty too, because once you stop pretending or exaggerating or making yourself sound better than what you really are, that's humbling, and it makes you more complete or more aware of yourself, of how you're affecting people, of by what you say, by what other people say to you. I think you'll be able to detect truth and honesty and authenticity more, because you're being more authentic with yourself and being honest about who and what you are, what you believe, and what you talk about and express. Next, under the surround yourself with protective energy, we have the Nine of Wands. Persevere, okay? It's a difficult battle, and you'll have to take time to rest. And that's when you do surround yourself with that protective energy. Make sure anytime you feel out of breath or out of energy or exhausted, put those shields up. Take some time to really take care of yourself and be okay with, try your best to be okay with this process. It's not going to be easy. It's just, being honest with yourself is just not an easy process, but it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it, okay? And take all the time you need when you come down to pick yourself back up, or to take care of any wounds or hurt that is going on. There's time for all of that, and be sure to make that a priority. And then finally, under the shaman, trust in higher forces, we have the Queen of Pentacles. You have the ability to persevere, get through this, see yourself more honestly, and be more successful in the physical realm, and be more mothering and nurturing towards yourself and others, and ability to trust in higher forces, or trust in spirit, or trust in the universe going forward from here as well. And I like seeing the King and Queen, even though they're different suits. To me, that's a good balance of masculine and feminine energy. So I think you get to learn some of that too, where as before you're portraying yourself as a certain way, you're doing this outward thing, this image, and that's more of a masculine energy. And taking the time to really be honest with yourself and going within, that's more feminine energy. So you get to have a dose of both. Well, you've been in masculine, outer world, image, status, class, whatever you want to label this as. That's more of an outward ego thing, masculine thing. This is going to help you be more internal, take care of what's going on inside yourself, your own feelings, and being honest, and coming out the end a shaman, a Queen of Pentacles, someone who trusts in the higher forces and knows how to make physical reality bend to your whim. This will make you a better manifester. It will make you a better person. People will want to be around you more. And if you're more nurturing and loving and caring and real, it's just going to turn your life around. It's going to turn everything around. And February can be that for you. Okay. All right. One fell. And that's the one we're going to take. It says, to the greenwood. Seek comfort and acceptance. Be kind to yourself. Couldn't say it any better than that. That is Spirit saying, yes, take care of yourself, be honest, and to the greenwood. And you have that protect the wild and green. So if you have trails around where you live, or you have someplace you can go out in nature, the beach, the mountains, a river, whatever, go there and contemplate, meditate, do some yoga, hike, whatever it is that makes you feel good about you and helps you internalize what you need to and go inside and externalize the things that are really truly inside you, the more authentic you. All right, Cancer, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching, and may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.